This podcast is brought to you by Fandom Spotlight. Check us out at fandomspotlight.com. Have fun and follow your fandom.
Last time on Dragon Ball for Life.
All right, Brother Troll, you already know how we do this. 10 seconds for episode 10. 10 seconds, episode 10, no contest recap, and go.
Moro's goons escape Galactic Patrol's Matador prison setup, pull up to Namek, say, fuck up Goku and them real quick. Moro sucks out more energy. Merus says, shit, retreat. And Vegeta says, take me back to Yard Rat, motherfucker.
Time. Hey.
Woo!
Anime, we have your attention, please, and welcome back.
We back
to another episode. We back to another episode of Dragon Ball for Life, where you come for the content, but you stay for the culture. Yes, we are talking Goku and Soul Food. We talking Supreme Kai wearing Supreme clothing. We mixing in some EBT with our DBZ. Covering manga and anime for people that might know a little something about Sally Mae. As always, I am one half of the Fusion Dance Dons, aka the main gods, Vegeta himself, the Prince of all sayings, Mr. Matty Ice, here with my good brother, the Oob to my Majin Buu, Troto Trav himself. Talk to the people, Trav.
Listen, it's the kid Troto Trav. You know me. I stay chillin'. And I love thy willing. Oh, not willing, women. Like my man Krillin.
He said, Lord willing, I love thy women.
Lord willing, I love thy willing. And we stay winning.
Stay winning. But we back, bro. I missed you, bro. I missed everybody. I missed the lifers. You know, we was down. We was down for a little bit, but we back like we never left. So
yeah,
we
and it wasn't anything out of our decision. It was just some technical difficulties and things that came up that forced us to not be able to record the last 2 weeks. But definitely wasn't out of us needing a break or anything, because we were itching to get back.
Yeah, if anything, it's because we want to give you guys quality content every week. Yep. So we probably could have tried to record the last 2 weeks, and the audio would have been shit.
Yeah.
So
it's like you set an expectation for people, and we did that, so we can't regress.
Exactly.
We got to continue to progress.
We can't be like James Harden. We can't,
tough subject right now. But yeah, we can't all of a sudden lose all our powers like we're trying to get casted for Space Jam 3. So like that's what it legit feels like. It feels like the Monstars came in and just took all of his powers.
Yo. Everything, the dribbles, 3-point step back that he got away with for years.
Yeah,
he ain't hitting them. The floaters, and he ain't getting foul calls.
He was hunting Tyler Hero and couldn't get past him. I said, "Oh damn.
God damn, facts." But we back, episode 9.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna crudely paste in a soundbite over me accidentally calling this. Y'all expect this of me by now. I always get the episode numbers wrong.
It's all good.
So we're episode 9, chapter 51. We have a semi-creative title.
You know what was funny? I was like, I think we rag on him for his episode titles, and I was like, all right, I think you tried here, and
he tried.
You might actually be better with the simple ones.
Yeah. So episode 9 for us, chapter 51 for the manga, titled "To Each Their Own Plans." So, like the saying, to each their own, then add the plans. Because I guess if you remember last time, as we did in the 5-second recap, our guys split up. Goku and Vegeta, they're going their separate ways, and they're going to go about doing this differently. Like Vegeta has his strategy that he wants to try. Goku has his, and we're going to kind of get into this a little bit more in this chapter. So, chapter opens up. We kind of see the aftermath of Poor Namek, free Namek. We scream it every episode, it seems. But we see the aftermath of Namek and what has become of it. It's basically a rock in space. It's a dead planet. And Sagambo?
Yeah, the boy Sagambo.
He's kind of looking around. He's just like, damn, like I've never really seen your powers this up close. And I guess it kind of was
dick riding crazy, bro.
Yo, facts. He's like, yo, your powers are so crazy. It's amazing. Oh my god.
It's like, damn, Sagambo.
In the 2 weeks that we took off, Morro then went and got himself a shave. He cut the beard off.
He got the shape up.
he got the line up. He's clean shaven.
He had the warm cloth put on him before they
Facts. He definitely had the straight razor.
Yep.
He 1000% got the straight razor. But we had seen it before, like as Morro kind of consumes energy, he kind of gets back to his more youthful appearance that I guess he had prior to. Because remember when they first show him, you don't ever see his face.
Motherfucker look like shrouded. A prune.
Yeah. When we first see him like in the flashback of 10 million years ago, he's got the Yeezy hoodie poncho parka on, so you'll never see his face. So it's implied that this is he's back to himself.
Yep.
He's got all his magical abilities. He's got youthful exuberance. My man exfoliated, got the straight razor. He feeling himself.
He saw Benjamin Button got inspired.
Facts. So Sagambo and Morro have like a brief little conversation. Sagambo's kind of like, he's like, oh, you definitely probably killed the Galactic guys, right? Because I don't see them. And he's just like, nah, they kind of got magic teleportation skills too. So, they got away. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Bad guy trope number 101. Like, they don't ever concern themselves with the guys that got away. And they always bite you in your ass.
Oh, all the time. He called them livestock. He was like, yeah, when I see him, I'm going to handle it then. Oh.
Yeah, didn't he say that? He was like, I kind of want to leave y'all alive so I can, like, keep giving y'all fades when I see y'all like around the way. He's like, I'm not even going to kill y'all just so I can put hands and feet on you every time you run into
It's basically like when you're eating a dish or something and, like, you save your favorite part of the dish for last to eat, and that's how Moro is treating Goku and them.
Yeah. So if you remember last chapter, we kind of find out that Moro's very short-sighted, uncreative plan is that he essentially just wants to live in a world where he can just kind of run around and suck planets off for a living.
Right.
It's none more, none less.
It's like, no plans after that. Like, what are you going to do once you ravage the galaxy and there's nothing else?
Once you swallowed all the planets.
Yeah, like, you're going to go to another universe? Like, all right, like, eventually Zeno would just get word and just eliminate you from all
just snap you.
Yeah.
Snap you. So I brought up Morro's very lackluster, uncreative plan because that's what they're about to go do. Like him and his squad. They're like, hey, boss. What's next? And he's just like, y'all heard what I was doing. Y'all heard my speech. we about to run him up. Like we about to catch phase with the galaxy. So Morro tells his people like, hey, we're gonna split up. We gonna do gang shit. He's like, I'm gonna go do my thing. He's like, I want y'all to head off to different planets, colonize them bad boys. Get the goods, steal what y'all want to steal, but just kind of leave the people alive. And then I'll pull up after you get all your goods and what you want out of the shit, and then suck them up.
He said, yo, I'm in your city for the weekend. Tell me the best spots to go do that got the baddest joints, and I'm gonna pull up.
Facts. That's exactly. That's exactly. He was like, yo, go to the different strip clubs in the area. Let me know which one's got the fattest asses. I'll pull up.
Let me know which spot has the best cheesecake.
Who got them lemon pepper Lou wings?
Yeah.
Like, I'll pull up. So Morro and his gangs, they kind of disperse to just go wreak havoc across the cosmos. And we have another running themed joke here on Dragon Ball for Life. Goku and his dick infatuation with the king of the Galactic Patrol. Yo. So when we last saw Goku, he was instant transmissioning off the planet. And they kind of pop into the king taking a bath. And Goku's just like, you're the only energy signature that I could pick up on. Thanks. And my man's or woman, I don't even know if like the gender of king and or queen.
What the hell with it? It is.
It's a squid. It's essentially a squid or an octopus,
right?
Or whatever. So they pop up on him in the bath, and my man's or woman's, he's like, yo, like, can I get dressed? Like, what you doing in the bath?
Right.
And then he puts the crown on, and Goku and his dick infatuation, he's just like, yo, you still naked, bro.
I can still see you, meat, boy.
Like, his shit's still out. The shit that I've grabbed many times, still out. And he's just like, nah, you see my crown? Like, I'm clearly clothed.
Right.
And then again, just more running dick jokes. Jocko brings to our attention that he's never worn pants. Like, he's just been butt ass this whole time.
Yeah, that panel was like, it was like the, the comedic old like Dragon Ball effect, but that shit was weird.
Yeah. Served no purpose. Like, it literally was just like Goku's on some Emperor's New Clothes. Like, how do you think you're dressed and you got just a crown on? And Jocko's just like, oh, this is our dress. Like, what you think I've been wearing pants?
Yeah, he like
Goku's like, yeah, actually, I did think you've been wearing pants.
He basically flashed him and was just like, yo, like, that'd be funny as hell though if like in that scene Goku then like smacked the shit out of him. Like, yo, I ain't trying to see that.
Yeah, it's probably for the best that Vegeta wasn't around for that. He's like, yo, you had your dick out around my wife, bro? Like, you just been riding around in spaceships with your dick out around my wife?
Yeah, he's like, yo, you wild disrespectful. I gotta show you something.
Facts. Like, catch this Big Bang real quick.
Yeah.
Like, you tripping. So, the king of the Galactic Patrol isn't much of a king because he has no idea that the mass prison has escaped.
Yo, no wonder
Moro's
Universe
still at
7,
large.
their mortar level was so low. No wonder Zeno
Bro.
was like, yo, if you don't get your shit together, I'm gonna wipe you out.
Like, nobody knows nothing on this.
Nothing. Nothing.
So they inform him, let him know, like, yo, Moro's still at large. We didn't catch him. All of his gang is out now. They're wreaking havoc. And the Kings is like, oh, shit, we got to do something. Like, probably should have been proactive on this.
It's a little late, but, he take it.
Well, it's been done. What's there to do left? Like, you got to undo something. That's what you got to do.
He
now.
must have had some elite bath bombs to be chilling in there and not realize.
Them CBD bath bombs, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Kush Queen.
Look, my man had some cinnamon toast crunch and some CBDs. He the Trav special. He was done.
Listen, man. He said, "Yo, Trav, what I gotta do to ease my stress?" I said, "I got you."
Hey, I got this Saiyan boy keep grabbing my meat. Like,
He's got me fucking stressed, bro.
Like I feel like I may be assaulted every time you come around, bro. Like,
so next time I see him,
my blood pressure.
I might gotta do something, man. He acting crazy.
I got put tentacles on him. This is going too far. like once was an accident, twice is intentional.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, 3 times actually, because he did it once in the Frieza arc, the Resurrection F arc.
That's right.
So you just keep grabbing him. So we get a little panel. Grand Supreme God Kai, Grand Supreme Kai,
Grand Supreme Kai, and the manga Lord of the Lords.
Yeah, Lord of the Lords. He's reverted back to Boo. Guess he's kind of maxed out, spent. Boo's back, sleep in hibernation. We get our boy Eska, who's been the secret MVP, most improved player of the year award. Mm-hmm. Definitely going to Eska. That's the Tyrese Maxey of the Moro arc.
Facts, big facts.
Dropping 33 in the game, losing effort, but getting his buckets. Yeah. You feel me?
Giving us some hope for the future.
Yeah, and then they're just like Eska's just like, hey, like where's Vegeta at? And we cut to Vegeta. Does the guy he's with have a name? I feel like he does.
I think so, but like it might have been mentioned once, but like
some vegetable.
Yeah, like he don't deserve a name because all these Galactic Patrol members they weak, they suck at their job. So like until they start stepping up, he just a bull.
Pig 12.
Yeah.
Pig number 12. So Vegeta and Pig number 12 are riding because remember they're heading off the yard rat. And then Pig 12's like asking him, he's just like, like, what's that yard rat? Like, why do we want to go there? And Vegeta's just like, hey, like, that's where Goku or Kakarot, that's where he learned instant transmission. And Vegeta kind of having like a more character growth, a breakthrough moment. Again, admitting like brute strength isn't going to work here. Just physical fighting is not going to work. Moro has magical techniques very akin to instant transmission. I need to learn something. He learned it on Yardrat. And Pig 12 kind of expounds that like, oh, like the Yardratians, they kind of know a lot of mystical techniques.
Yeah.
And Vegeta's just like, they have to know something that will help. So they're on the way there. The bull Sagambo gets another shout out, and Vegeta's just like, yo, he's a bitch. My son would fuck him.
And I actually love that panel. He was like, my boy would defeat him, and then the boy was like, oh, you're a father.
You got kids?
He's like, and like Vegeta was like, low
what
key,
if I am?
Yeah, he was like offended, like you don't think I could be a father? So I was just
I
like,
can't have kids. You think I'm shooting blanks?
Right.
I can't have kids. But he's just like, nah, kind of a little surprised. Like, we were very gruff, tough demeanor and everything.
Right.
So Vegeta's just like, oh, how long it's gonna take us to get there? I think it says about what they say. It's 3 days or a week. like 3 Earth days or 1 week or 1 Earth week. Can't remember what the
I don't know.
exact...
Did they give a time on
I thought they did. I thought they said like the equivalent to like 3 Earth days or something like that. I couldn't be told.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. He said speaking in terms of your Earth time, about 1 week.
Boom. So I should have trusted my gut 7 weeks the first time. So Vegeta's just like, well, I'm not about to sit here and talk to you for 7 days, so I'm gonna go do my thing. You let me know when we get there. And you know, Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans, kind of coming out. He's just like, yo, like I don't like going out like that. They made me look stupid. I don't like looking stupid. Nobody makes Vegeta look stupid or whatever. And he's saying like, yo, he's like, I gotta get better than Moro. I'm gonna get better than Goku. Like this ain't happening. This ain't going down like this.
Right.
And then we actually get a cool little callback. It is going to segue into something that me and Trav have been teasing that we're going to talk about, and I'll give it to a minute. So a few days go by, and again, Moro's group has just been kind of like running roughshod all over the universe, and we go back to a somewhat familiar planet that we visited before, Planet Zoom. If you remember from the Majin Buu arc,
Yes,
Poi Poi,
sir.
who was the first fighter of Babidi's army, who Vegeta waxed.
Yeah, that bull is weak as hell.
Waxed. So Moro's gang is on Planet Zoom, and they just fucking everybody.
Yo, there was one panel where he grabbed one of the bull's head and snapped his neck. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, all right.
Yep. And then the little guy, I don't know what the little guy's name is. He's just out here like literally just like, I guess a thing for Moro's group is you have to have like really fine, sharp nails.
Yeah, and you
'Cause
just chop the shit out of people.
He's just slicing through people and everything. And the callback that I want to reference to, we always talk about how and again, well, one of these days we're gonna get this special to you guys. How Supreme Kai or North Kai is ass at his job when it comes to recruitment.
Always.
Babidi ain't much better.
Yeah. Well, maybe in his defense, since that he's so weak, he's like, all right, let me take control of some weak motherfuckers. Cause
I mean, but to devil's advocate that double entendre, don't ask me how. He imprisoned the king of hell.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Like-
he got Deborah. Never mind.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Why
if
did
you
he
can
go
lock
after that?
down, if you can lock down Deborah or even the boy Yakon, like he was like the energy sucking boy, like he was kind of a problem just because of his power,
Right.
Like not necessarily his hands, but I'm like, poi, my nigga.
And just one, just like, all right, if you're gonna, you might as well get an army of them. Like, fuck.
Yeah, because in this panel, literally Moro's group is just killing them all. Like
Waxing them.
not even putting up a fight. They're trying everything, and they're just like killing everybody. Like we said, the little pygmy guys slicing through with his nails. Sagambo, Travis saying snapping necks. They just hands, feet, paws, everything all over Poi Poi's race of people. And I'm like, Babidi, yeah, your scout and your recruitment skills wasn't the best. You know what Poi Poi probably was? When Babidi learned that spell, he was like, I gotta practice on somebody.
Yeah.
Let me find someone who can't like beat my ass.
Yeah,
if it
right,
don't work.
right. He's like, I'm gonna test it out on you, and if this works, I'm gonna see, all right, how much farther I can stretch this.
That's what it was. That's why Poi Poi was on floor 1. It went in order of how he lined them up.
Yep.
We figured it out. We figured it out. But Moro's group is kind of like I said, they're just pillaging. They're just stealing all the money because Moro's instruction was like all the materialistic things. Do what y'all want. Just wipe the planet clean. Take everything you want, and then call me when you're done. Like your planet's ready. Like when the meal's on the table
Said Fez
and
this week.
everything. And we get an action shot of probably my favorite Moro gang member. Was it 773, 74? I always forget the number.
Oh yeah, 7-3.
This is 7-3. We see him just kind of killing. He just going ham to the point that the Sagambo's just like, yo, you gotta leave some people.
You're right. He's like, yo, chill.
Yeah, he basically like he's the what he was doing is the equivalent when you at the family cookout and potato salad's out. You know, grandma says, you know, take what you want. You got that one cousin that's just taking a little too much.
Yeah. He said, all right,
like,
now you got people behind you.
Hell yeah. Like, hey. Yo, that's enough, bro.
right.
Yo, let everybody get first before you get seconds.
Yo, that's always funny because like when you're watching it, once it gets to the point where there's one too many scoops,
you see people's
yeah, and like it always feels like, all right, they're gonna be done here. Nope, and they keep going and going, and then finally like, hey yo,
you like, no way, he about to do a fourth scoop. Here come there.
Everybody's like, all right, when do we step in? But
it's just
speaking
hilarious.
of stepping in though,
so
let's
they
let
steal
our
all the money.
ads and sponsors step in real quick.
Oh, yeah. Let's pay these bills.
Hi there,
I was like,
they call me the governor, and I will be reacting to episodes of the final season of The Walking Dead, exclusively on the Fandom Spotlight YouTube channel. It's more fun than losing an eye. Trust me on that. Check me out weekly when new episodes of The Walking Dead air. Have fun and follow your fandom.
And as always, we are very appreciative of the people of Fandom Spotlight. Now, back to the show.
So, after the robbery and the colonization of Planet Zoom, Morro pulls up, and I don't remember if we've actually ever seen him swallow a planet. I know we saw him like suck the life source out of Namek, but we actually see him turn Zoom into energy. Like he uses his magic, crushes everything, and turns into those little energy balls that we've been watching him make. But he does it to the whole planet. Turns into like a little
matzo
rice
ball.
cake, a little rice cake, little rice ball, little sticky rice.
Yeah.
And he's just like bang, and he eats it, and he's just like, just seeing that, it kind of like puts into like a different perspective, like how powerful he really is. Like that he can turn a whole planet into like matter, like into energy, and just like eat off of that. So it's just like, he's a problem.
And I know it's for the storyline, but like, where the fuck is Beerus? Like you wouldn't you just like feel like, yo, something's off in the universe? Like I feel like something's going on, but like maybe I should check it out. But nah, I mean like. It's like, oh, we got Goku in the universe. We got Vegeta in the universe. They'll take care of it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So we get a couple more pages, just kind of like a little montage of just showing like Morro's group on different planets, like letting them know like, oh, we got all the goods. You can come eat. You're good and everything.
Yeah.
And then we get to probably the best part of this chapter. We get a little deeper peek into our boy Merus. So they're getting all types of incoming alerts, the Galactic Patrol, that, you know, like major loss of life, catastrophe, planets disappearing off the map and everything. And Merus is just like, oh, this is bad. Like, we need to do something. Like, he's just getting too powerful. Like, what are we going to do? And because they can't never just let Vegeta have nice things, we come to find out that Goku also knew that Merus, there's something special about him, something off about him. And he makes a comment. He was just like, you know, if you were fighting Sirius, do you think that we would have a chance? And Merus is just like, what are you talking about, bro? what you mean?
He said, y'all hear something? I don't know what you're talking about.
He said serious. He said, I'm always serious.
He said, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
You haven't seen me smile since you met me. What you mean? So Goku being Goku takes it upon himself to swing at him. Here's a funny thing before I say what actually happens. What if Goku was wrong?
It just fucked him up. Kills
like,
Merus accidentally.
He's like, oh shit, I thought he was gonna move.
Yeah.
Because as referenced from like Vegeta's been saying this the whole arc. Like,
Vegeta figured it out. Like, we're not giving Goku that discovery.
But Vegeta's been saying periodically throughout this whole, you know, this arc, like, oh, something's not right about him. Yo, he's way too fast. Like, how did he do that? How did he hit him at that angle? Oh, shit. Or this and the third. So, apparently Goku figured out. We just going to say Vegeta told him off screen. He was just like, yo, pay attention to Bull. Something's up with him.
Before he left, he said, yo, watch out for your mans.
Exactly. He like said it to him. He like sent him a text. He's like, here.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Like, so Goku, in the very Goku fashion, swings on Merus, like full force. He even says, like, yo, he said, no, I put everything in it. I was trying to like knock your block off. Like, this was no joke. And Merus dips it, like, no problem. Like, don't break a sweat. He said, skirt.
He said, that's it?
He said, yeah, he's like, what you doing, bro? And he was just like, Goku's just like, he's like, I knew it. Like, I knew that I was trying to connect. And Merus says, he said, yeah, that's why I dodged you.
He's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, he said, I threw that punch meaning to connect. And Merus was like, yeah, that's why I moved.
He's like,
or whatever.
Yeah.
So Goku, he was just like, well, you've essentially, you know what? Pause for a second, because I'd have been tight. I'd have been like, you were letting us get our asses whooped. And all you did was show up with your pistol and that sperm watch.
Right.
So that's all you like.
If you are who I think you are, and I know you can't, possibly intervene, maybe.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Maybe you should help me out.
something. So Goku's just like, yo, I knew you was that boy. I knew you was the one. So he was like, spar with me. He was like, I just kind of want to see where you at. He was like, I kind of know. He's like, I kind of think I know how strong you are, but I just need to see for myself. I got to know if I can count on you in the trenches.
Right.
If you stop playing around. And yeah, Merus is like, all right, bet. He's like, all right, I got a couple minutes. Like, what's up? Like,
he said, let's get it.
We on our way to our destination. Yeah, we on our way to our destination.
It was like
can't move any faster.
It was like that old YouTube video. He said, hey, yo, young boy, what happened to your mitt? He said, yo, meet me at the bar. He said, no, we can get in there right now, youngin'. Let's get it.
He's like, oh, you want some shit, Pat?
Yeah.
He's like, you gonna disrespect me in front of my hood like that?
He said, I ain't worried about none of that.
He's like, you gonna disrespect me in my hood like that? So Goku and Merus have a training match. In typical Goku fashion, he kind of goes through the rungs of Super Saiyan. Starts base form to Super Saiyan. I feel like Goku skips Super Saiyan now. I think he just goes base form Super Saiyan 2. He kind of has done away with the form of Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I feel like after when 3 was discovered and how many flaws it was basically alluded that Super Saiyan 2 is probably the most optimal,
the most efficient form of Super Saiyan. Yeah, facts. So he kind of goes through the gambit: base form Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Merus is keeping up with him. He's not really going on the offensive. He's just kind of dodging. I wonder why. But yeah, he's kind of he's not engaging. He's just really dodging him. Goku's really trying to put in work. Goku's just like, I'm gonna try to kick it up again. Tries to go God form. But that's when it gets a little wild because they're still in the spaceship. Keep in mind, they didn't land.
Broke ass Galactic Patrol spaceship.
Exactly. They're in a training room meant for the agents to practice their pig moves.
Yeah.
To practice their I thought pistols. This was a taser. To practice those and whatnot, what have you. So the room starts to get destroyed. Jocko's just like, yo, chill. We're in space. We're in space and we have one spacesuit.
Yeah, he said,
amongst the 10 of us. So Goku's just like, oh shit, well, my bad. He's like, you right. And he asks him. He's just like,
you right.
He's like, you right. Our bad. Having one spacesuit on the spaceship for 10 motherfuckers is the wildest shit.
Not ideal.
And you're the Galactic Patrol and everything. So Goku's just like, yo, well, Merus is like, are you satisfied? Did I pass your test? Am I cool? What's up? And Goku's like, yeah, I've seen enough. And he's just like, I want you to train me. And he's like, I like your moves. I like the way you move. He's like, I need you to train me. And Merus is kind of taken back because, again, I don't know if Merus is we know, but at this moment, you've been called out multiple times and you're still trying to die with the lie.
Yeah.
He's still Cats is like, yo, I know you dirty. I know you that boy. Merus is just like, no? I'm just a cop. No. Just a cop. I don't know what you're talking about. But Goku's just like, look, your moves that you got, your evasion is very similar to a technique that I'm trying to figure out. And he was just like, I want you to train me, tell me how you get to move. He's like, I still haven't figured out how to have my body just react, how to just kind of let go and let it move, how just freely. Yeah, exactly. And Merus is just like, oh, well, I might know a little something about that.
I might be able to help out.
Hey, that sounds like something I could do. So Merus is just like, well, we can't do it here. Like, this is a company ship. They're gonna take it out of my paycheck if we destroy it. So we gonna find a better place to go. And Goku's like, bet. And then funny enough, it ends. We're getting to the end of the chapter, guys, but it kind of ends on a really hilarious note. The 3 villains that Goku, Vegeta, and Merus captured before trying to steal like the space gold or the blue something,
the blue Arum,
yeah,
however you say it.
These bold motherfuckers go back to the planet that they were trying to jack the train the first time and jack the same guy.
Say, hey yo, we here now.
Yo, how sick would you be? Like, if you like are about to get robbed, the police come, arrest the guys. 3 days later, them motherfuckers show back up.
Yeah, it's just like shit. Goddamn, again? The fuck?
I mean, but it's kind of genius. Like, the closer you are to danger, the farther you are from harm. Like, if I rob a bank, ain't nobody expecting me to go rob that bank again 2 days later. It's genius. Like,
they said, but yeah, but
they go back. They was just like, nah, we really wanted that blue around. We needed that actually. So let's go back. We're free. Let's go back and do it and whatnot.
They said that Arum, I need that.
They rejack the guy, steal the blue around and everything, and they're pulling off. And they're like, yo, like, what's next? Like, what should we do next, brain? Like, same thing we do every night, Pinky. But the girl, because their name's like Lasagna, Pasti, and Linguini or something like that, something along those lines. It's some type of, I'm dead ass. I really think that's like somewhere along there. It's like Alfredo, Linguini.
We got penne,
lasagna.
We got
yeah, it's something like that. It's definitely like it's an Italian dish for sure. So they're like kind of in their spaceship. They just re-pulled off their heist. They feeling good and everything. And they're like, oh, like, what should we do next? Like, Morro's, they're doing their thing. That's kind of too much for our blood. That's too rich for our blood. We don't really want to get into mass genocide and colonization. We just kind of want to, little ticky-tacky, smaller, lower level criminal jobs and whatnot, what have you. And the girl, conveniently enough, as Jocko, Vegeta, and Goku were speeding away back when they had saved this planet from being robbed before, she was like, yo, I think I heard one of those guys say that this blue around stuff is kind of like in spades on this little planet called Earth. Like, they just kind of just got it laying around. And they were saying that that's like their version of gasoline. What they call it, sky gold or something like that?
Yeah, it's called sky gold on Earth.
Yeah, which is gasoline, basically.
Yeah.
Or whatnot, what have you. To bring this back to Namek being the Middle East thing again.
They said now we're going somewhere else.
Right. So she heard them mention Earth and how they got blue around called sky gold, and it's kind of just bountiful. It's just there. It's not like a scarce resource. So they're like, well, shit, let's head on over to Earth. Like, so
fuck around and find out.
Yeah, hell yeah. So they about to pull up. And we already know what happens when people pull up on Earth. Not good things for them.
Yeah, especially for them weak asses.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then the end of the chapter, Vegeta and Pig number 12 have finally pulled up to Yardrat. So wasn't a lot of action in this one. But we did get some plot movement along a tad.
Yeah, got a little something.
Yeah, we got a little something. I wouldn't go as far as to say that this was a filler, but it was very close. Whatever the step up from a filler would be.
If there's a filler for a manga, this felt like one of them.
Yeah, 1000% track. But we're at the end of the chapter. You know what we always do. On a scale of 1 to 7 star balls, what are you giving this one, good brother?
Okay, I'm giving this John 2. I'm sure all y'all heard us break this down, making our jokes. I thought this chapter was weak. It was
I ain't gonna hold you. We had to stretch this one out.
Yeah, and like this was one of those chapters where like I feel like the stuff that they had going on, they could have condensed to half of the chapter because it was just like they were just going to the different planets and doing the same thing, like all the goons that were all spread out. So like I really feel like it could have been condensed to just half of the chapter because it wasn't like outside of the cool little nuggets that like, oh, there's please people and stuff like that. Like it was this was probably my least favorite chapter of the arc so far.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had the same one. So people, they always say the same thing. Yeah. I'll go with the 2. Like you were saying, like I said, the parts that were good, and everything else was just kind of meh.
Yeah.
So like I liked the little spar, very little. It was literally like a page and a half of Goku and Merus sparring and whatnot, what have you. And then, like you were saying, Trav, the callback to Planet Zoom was dope. You haven't seen that since the Majin Buu saga.
Yeah.
Plays weak ass race. So that was cool.
And the thing is, too, is like, remember too that like these chapters come out monthly. So like, I remember when I first read this, I was like, oh no, I gotta wait another month. Like,
yeah. That's actually a really, really, really good point, bro. Which kind of adds to this being a 2.
Yeah.
It's just like to if you were reading this in real time, like me and Trav, or like some of these 30-day gaps were quite frustrating.
Yeah, I was like, this is what we get after.
Thanks.
Yeah,
you've had 30 days.
Should have gave us a 2-piece or something.
Something like that. But that's been us. We've been back. I'm so happy that we're back.
Feels great.
We missed you guys. That was episode 9. That means we coming up on episode 10. Episode 10. We might figure out something fun to do for episode 10.
For sure.
We gotta think of something for
Definitely.
sure. But that was us. That was episode 9, chapter 51 of Dragon Ball 4 Life. Travis, anything that you want to say to the people before we get on up out of here?
I'm trying to get some sky gold from around my neck. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you feel me? Facts. But it's like we always say. I've been Matty Ice. He's been Tro Told Trav. Whether you watch it or you read it, we all need it. So follow your fandom right on back here, and we'll see you next week on Dragon Ball 4 Life. Dodan Ray. Oh, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And shout out to super producer Mikey.
Love you, Mikey.
Get out.
And we out.